Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back. My family and I were watching something really cool the other day about hummingbirds on Curiosity Stream. It was really, really cool. And I was looking at these colors, these amazing sparkling greens and sparkling blue, and it was so beautiful. And I was totally jazzed and excited, and I really wanted to come and paint. So I started thinking about how am I going to do this, and I think I figured it out, hopefully. So we're going to figure it out together. Let me show you my colors real quick. This one is a 24 by 30 inch gallery wrapped canvas from Artist's Loft. You can get them from Michael's. Get them while they're on sale. Okay. Move that out of the way for a moment. So our first color that we are using, this is one that I discovered with one of my first videos, was Gorgon's Grotto, was the first 48 by 60 I did. It was really cool. This is DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in emerald green. Leaving a mound on a mound on a mound. The next one is also DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics. This is 24 karat gold. My darling. This one is Golden's Prussian Blue. And to that I have added a little bit of sparkly stuff. This is Martha Stewart Crafts multi-surface glitter acrylic craft paint. So this one's pretty cool. It's pretty, very pretty color. I'm not sure if it says what color it actually is, but it's, oh here, blueberry slush. So that's Martha Stewart Crafts glitter. And I've added it, you can see it sparkling on the surface, which is actually kind of cool. So very neat. So this next color is a little bit weird. It started off as Artist's Loft Brilliant Purple, but then I saw a little bit of leftover permanent deep violet that I had, and I added those together. And then I added some of the Martha Stewart glitter. So it's kind of a mishmash of purples, but it's pretty. And it's got the sparkly stuff in it too. So I'm excited. I think this is going to be so beautiful. If I do it right, hopefully I will. Okay, last but not least, I have some Artist's Loft Flow Acrylic in black, classic black. This one is Leaving a Mound on a Mound. And this one is my flow extender. It is thin. I don't know if you've seen the last few videos. I've had flow extender issues. Well, I'm the one making the mistake, not the flow extender. So this one should be sinking, and I may add some more water to it later, but it's pretty much sinking. So that's good. Okay. Hopefully I've got that right this time. It's amazing how those little tiny details can affect so much. All right, so my paint is all mixed with Liquitex Gloss Medium and Varnish. It's one bottle. I don't add anything to it. It just comes in one bottle. I add about 2 ounces of that to my 16-ounce cup. I put about an ounce, ounce and a half of paint, depending on what paint I'm using. I stir those up really, really well, and then I add my Floetrol. I used to give an exact amount of how much Floetrol I added, but I don't do that anymore. I eyeball it, and I add a little bit at a time, a couple ounces at a time, and I check the consistency constantly, because Floetrol has not been consistently thick and fluffy like it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's thin, and when it's thin, you have to measure carefully. You have to do it incrementally, and that way you'll get your consistency that you're looking for. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a ring pour, and then I'm going to do something to it, hopefully to make it look like a hummingbird. We are using the black as a flow extender, so that's going to be our background. So what I want to do is a ring pour, and I want to use these jewel tones, and then we're going to do something really cool, hopefully to give it a hummingbird vibe, if nothing else. Okay, I'm going to start with a little bit of gold in the center, and I do mean just a little bit. Okay, the first one that I want to use is the Prussian Blue. Okay, now we're going to go, let's see, let's try some of this emerald green, because that was so striking on those birds. I mean, it was just so beautiful. And they're, you know, master aviators. This program was talking about, you know, how they can fly and how they can hover, and they can fly backwards and they can fly upside down. And it was just really, really cool. And there was this one that had this beautiful long tail and like this, a few feathers cresting. It was really pretty. It was just really beautiful. Okay, so we had our Prussian Blue, then our emerald green, then some gold, now some Prussian Blue again, because I want to go to the purple, and I don't want to put the purple right against that green. So we're gonna put some gold in there, some purple in there. Let's go with some, I'm gonna put the gold in first. I'm gonna put the layer of black in. So we have our black in. Okay, now we're gonna start again, and this time I wanna go in with the emerald green. And then again, back to the blue. And a little bit of gold. Purple. Do it again, and then I'm going to put some more black. Okay, so I'm putting black on the very top because that's going to be the first color out of my cup, which is going to be the outside layers, and that's going to blend in with the black flow extender. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. We're probably going to need to fill up another cup because this is a big canvas. It's a 24 by 30 inch canvas instead of a 20 by 20. So I'm perfectly okay if I need to fill up one more cup because I'd rather have enough paint. The other day, which one was it? Night Vision. I was, you know, everybody's feeling this crunch with everything being closed and stuff not available and supplies and all that sort of thing. So I've been trying to be more careful about how much paint I actually put down on the canvas. And I used only 16 ounces for a 20 by 20. And I used the flow extender. But it felt to me like I was overstretching the paint on that 16 ounces. And that 4 or 5 ounces extra that I get in here. So this is now like 21 ounces of paint. The 16 ounce mark is right there. But that much paint makes a big difference in terms of feeling like you can tilt off something or you can keep whatever you want and move something else. And if you don't have enough paint on there, you have exactly the right amount. Once you tilt it and stretch it to your corners, you're pretty much done. Because anything that you try to tilt to manipulate it to get a good composition is going to overstretch or crack or break. It's just going to get really weird. So that few extra ounces of paint really makes a big, big, big difference to yourself. So you don't have to use, 25 ounces extra, but a few extra ounces I think is always a good idea. So to that end, I am going to use another cup. I already know. Okay. So, all right, let's check this again. Okay. It's still, I still think it's thick. I'm not going to screw this up again. I'm adding more water. Just a little bit. Okay. The devil's in the details, isn't that what they say? The simple little thing can get you. So, all right. So I'm going to pour a little puddle of this in the center. Get rid of this. You ready? I'm excited. It was so cool. Right before we started shooting, 2 hummingbirds came and they were just like flighting over here and they were over in the orange tree. It was awesome. Until he jazzed me up again. All right, I'm going to do a ring pour. Here we go. That's pretty cool. I'm going to turn the canvas around so that it stops traveling. That's very cool. It's very like prismatic and rainbowy. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's do it again. There's a little tiny bit of gold in there, so I'm going to go with blue and then some purple. gold. I'm going to go back to the black now. I'm going to put a thicker layer in there. And then I'm going to use the green. Go back to the blue. And some purple. Alright, so that's about probably 16 ounces. Just a little bit more blue. Here we go. Oh, you're so pretty. Go back down to the middle. Okay, here we go. Cool. Give me some black. Give me some black. Yay! Okay. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, good too. Let's just fix that. Okay. All right. Come on, wind, pop the bubbles if you're gonna be here. You big bubbles. We can take care of. But we will torch it. Let's torch it. HOA got me a new tank. I'm very excited. Okay, that's cool. All right, so let's look at this for a second. I'm going to turn it around. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way this time. I like the center, which is good. I love this dark blue area. I like that little section of green and the section of purple. That's very cool. Okay, so the thought that I had, to use my little comb, and I'm just sort of going to try to do like an outline of a bird. Not really anything super realistic, because honestly it's going to stretch and move around anyhow. So we've got everything poured. This is looking great. Let's pour our flow extender around it. I'm going to check the consistency one more time just to make sure it's right. Now it is sinking. It is not leaving a mound. I'm happy. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's start over here. Pour the flow extender around the pour. And the other day in that night vision pour, the other thing I realized I did afterwards is I didn't really pour enough paint on the corners, enough of the flow extender to keep the corners wet. So when it was sliding around in the middle, when I started to tilt it, everything was great because there was a lot of paint there. But when I got to the edges, it started rolling over itself, and that was because I didn't have enough of my flow extender on the edges. So, you know, observations. One of these days I'll get it right. Okay. HOA has been on this quest to record bird song because there's one bird and he sings so pretty, and you know, we hear it all the time, and he's always trying to get some of it to put on the video, and it's hilarious because every time he comes outside, like, he'll hear the bird and he'll go get the recording equipment and he'll come out and the bird's singing and singing, and the second he starts to, you know, figure out where he wants to be, then the bird stops singing. It's hilarious. Okay, that's good. Right. All right, so I'm gonna turn it one more time because you see it's trying to go that way. Naughty. All right, so I'm gonna use this side and I wanna go through here. There we go. I'm just gonna drag some of this gold in through here. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go through here too. Okay. I don't want to do too much more than that. Maybe one more set of feathers. Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't look like a bird, but the lines will be cool. Do you think we need another? Maybe. Maybe we'll just go like this. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do it again. Okay, let's tilt this. So this is cool. I want to go that way first. Just gonna kind of walk it down the canvas. You see there's a nice lip of black on there. And take it right over the corner. That corner. Bring it back to the middle. There's still a lot of paint on here. Now we're going to go down off that edge. Walk it down that edge nice and easy. And see how it's moving nice? That flow extender is nice and thin. It's helping, it's not impeding. So, now we have our corners all covered. Focus on composition. Let's look at this. Wait a minute. That's really cool. I see a flower. I don't see a hummingbird, but I see a flower. And there's a lot of depth in there. These are pretty cool. I love these lines. This is beautiful in here. Very pretty. And this is neat. So there was a moment when I was filling the cup where I was going to put the gold next to the black and I hesitated, and then I did it anyway. And this is the reason that I hesitated. This sort of bronzy gold instead of the 24 karat gold. That's where the gold mixed with the black. But it's okay. I mean, it adds a lot of depth. It adds shadows. And we're going to go this way just a touch. The center is really pretty on that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop right there. Because it's really pretty and I don't want to mess it up. So this is pretty cool though, and I think when the sun hits this with that sparkly purple and this, you can already see the sparkle in here. This is really pretty where that purple color has mixed with the gold and sort of given us a gradient. These are big green cells, so, and there's gold cells popping up through there. This is beautiful. This is so pretty. Sort of peacocky, but not really peacocky, so. Hummingbird, that's what we're going for. Hummingbird. So my hummingbird inspired wrecked ring pour, I guess. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will show you when it's dry. Take care. Have a great day. Oh my goodness, you guys. This turned out so cool. You see all that metallic blinging in there, that gold. I see a flower. And I see hummingbird beaks going towards the center. Like they're coming in for a drink. So funny. But this turned out really, really beautiful. There's some parts in here that are just amazing. Up here is really, really cool. All that separation of the gold. You see that little bit of the purple in between and the black. And then I think my emerald green mixed with the blue a little bit because it seems very turquoise rather than very green. But that's okay. And then the center part, you see where the gold mixed with the black. So much depth in there. Really, really neat. Cool stuff. So this one is Jewels of the Sky. Our hummingbird inspired comb wrecked ring pour. Pretty cool stuff. Over here, these lines from the ring pour, just amazing. So pretty. And this flash of purple in here against that Payne's gray. Or is it Prussian blue? Prussian. Just pretty. Beautiful stuff. Very cool. Lots of depth. I really like this one a lot. I'm very excited about this piece. So, this is Jewels of the Sky. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, you guys. Hope you stay safe, take care of yourselves, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.